New at 6, there are a lot of questions that can come up when we start down the road of a new election season, including how everyone's vote is actually counted.
Our Elaine Rojas Castillo explains two important terms you may not understand: redistricting and gerrymandering.
The election process can sometimes seem confusing. Where you vote, who represents you, what district you're in, all answers that can change depending on how the map is drawn.
In principle, it's nice if those boundaries follow city boundaries or county boundaries or things like that. But in order to get one person, one vote, equal-sized districts, you often have to split up counties or cities.
The two ways that can happen are through redistricting and gerrymandering. Redistricting is the process of redrawing the lines that define political districts. This is required by state law to happen every 10 years when census data is released. Gerrymandering is different. This happens when the practice of drawing the boundaries of those districts is done in a way that gives one political party or class an unfair advantage.
You have the choice. Do I split this city in two parts, or do I combine this city into one district?
Charles Franklin is the director of the Marquette Law School Poll. He says both of these methods have been part of our political process for more than 200 years. But with the rise of technology, it went from drawing by hand to a virtual upgrade.
You might think that's an advantage, but it means that the lines can be drawn in nearly an infinite number of ways. So it actually opens up more opportunities to strategically draw the lines or gerrymandering them for advantage.
Take a look at the changes we've seen in Milwaukee since 2012. The Republican-controlled legislation approved district maps in 2011. Lawsuits eventually made their way to the state Supreme Court, where the justices ruled in favor of the GOP-drawn maps. 10 years later, newly drawn maps included changes to the south side of Milwaukee. Voces de la Frontera is one group concerned about how those changes could impact Latino voters.
If, let's say, the Hispanic community was just broken up into different districts and their voting power was diluted, that would be a racial gerrymander to try to dissemble Latinos from voting together as a voting bloc.
Board member Richard Sachs says the potential damage can be huge, not just during the election season, but for years to come.
If we work hard to get our candidates elected, but we still can't even pass the legislation, then it's basically disempowering and disenfranchising all the votes that people work so hard in harvesting and getting to come out and vote and getting our candidates elected.
Reporting in Milwaukee, Elaine Rojas Castillo, TMJ4 News.
Elaine, thank you. And right now there is a lawsuit on the desk of the state Supreme Court about this issue, with the hope that district maps will be changed ahead of next year's election. And if that happens, a special election will have to be held for state senators based on new redistricting.